go.
So we move to the bottom of the fourth. Franklin still leading at 2-0. Mike Piero, their sixth hitter, is up against the right-hander Bryan Woelfel. Rain falling here in Brockton. The pitch is inside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Piero doubled in the second inning and was left stranded there after Woelfel retired 3 straight batters on strikeouts to end the second. Pitch is outside, ball 2. 2-0 on Mike Piero, the right fielder. Rain falling. Most of the fans on the central side are under the roof. On the Franklin side, they're still out there in the stands, Joe. They're the hardier of the bunch.
Looks like it.
Piero, 2 balls and 1 strike. Woelfel, the 2-1 delivery, it's low, 3-1. Piero, a right-handed batter. The second, he had a double. He's a right fielder. Pitch is fouled towards the Franklin dugout. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mike Piero in the bottom of the fourth. Woelfel's 2-2 pitch. Outside, it was a 3-2 pitch, so that's a walk. That's the first walk of the game for Bryan Woelfel. So the potential tying run will come to the plate in the person of Noah Lucier. No, check it. Lucier is going to re-enter the game, Joe, so I'm not sure where he's going to play, but he's going to re-enter the game.
Looked like he played shortstop.
So they may move some people around. Lucier was the pitcher. He was taken out, but now he's re-entering in the 7th slot. Woelfel's pitch, that's a strike. Lucier struck out swinging in the second inning. Rain falling here in Brockton, but the teams are playing on. Joe and I have moved a bit under the grandstand, and the pitch, that's going to be a balk. As Lucier, Joe, this is the effect of the rain. It's probably caused some mud at the mound, and Woelfel stumbled, and that's a balk. He stumbled, and the ball came out of his hand, and the umpire is going to come over and check. And now they're going to call the catcher out to check the mound area. There's got to be mud there. We've had rain for about 2 innings. Woelfel caught a cleat and just tumbled down. The ball skirted loose. So that's a buck, and Piero goes into scoring position. No pitch. No balls and 1 strike to Noah Lucier. We'll see if he goes to shortstop and if they take Pistone out. Bottom of the fourth, Franklin trying to hold on to a 2-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Swung on, ground ball to second. This will get the runner to third. And the throw is good and clean by Fitzgibbons, and they retire Lucier 4-3. Piero makes it to third, but there's 1 away, and Sean Thompson, the 8th hitter, will step up for the Raiders. Thompson also struck out looking in the second inning when Woelfel retired the side on a double and then 3 straight strikeouts. 1 out, runner on third. The pitch is bending in there for a strike to Thompson. Thompson, the left fielder. Runner on third with 1 out. Woelfel's pitch. Pitch is, a ball called there. Thompson has it 1-1. Long look by David Audette, the umpire at home, but he called it a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to the right-handed batter. That's a strike 2 call. 1-2 on Thompson. The Franklin infield is back. They're going to concede the run unless it goes directly to Noviello or the pitcher. Pitch is side armor outside for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Sean Thompson. in the rain here in Brockton. There are some patches of blue up ahead. Ground ball down the third base line. That's a fair ball. That's going to score a run. Going to second is Thompson. He's got a double. 2-1 as Thompson delivers a double just inside the line. Noviello dove for it and came up shy. Couldn't get it. And it was ruled fair by the third base umpire, Mo Duffy. And Thompson drives in the run. So it's 2-1. Franklin, 1 out, and Mike Lefebvre up. And Woelfel has like a tongue depressor to get the mud out of his cleats. Remember, he stumbled and caught a cleat in the mud. Rain falling here, a light rain, but rain nonetheless. And here's Lefebvre. He struck out swinging to end the second inning. He has a runner on second. Woelfel's pitch home. Ground ball to third. Noviello boots it. He boots it, and the runners will be safe at first and third. That's got to be an error. It's an error on Noviello. So instead of runner on second with 2 outs, it's first and third with 1 out. And we move to the top of the order, and Joe Sanchez will be up. We will watch Lefebvre off first base. We'll also watch Mackey to see what he does with the first and third situation. First and third, only 1 out. Woelfel's pitch home to Sanchez. That's a strike. Sanchez up for the third time. He popped out in the first inning and grounded out to first base in the third inning. Up here in the fourth. Pitch home, ground ball to first base. It's a foul ball. Lutazzi stabbed it. The run would have scored. It's 2 strikes on Sanchez. So far, Lefebvre has not taken off from first base on the pitch. We'll watch him here. It's no balls and 2 strikes. 2-1 Franklin, but Central has the tying run at third, the potential lead run at first. Woelfel's pitch home, a foul lash to the third base side. Hits the fence in 2 spots, the dugout and the fence, along a hard foul, not a long foul, a hard foul down the third base line. Count hangs at no balls and 2 strikes. Lefebvre, the left-handed batter, facing the right-handed offerings from Woelfel. Here's his pitch home. Ground ball to shortstop. They're going to go to second for 1, and the game is tied. Out at second, but on the play, coming in to score was Sean Thompson, and it's 2-2. So the error proved costly. That potentially could have retired the side with no runs. And here's Dante Pistone up. The pitch is swung on and missed by Pistone, the right-handed batter. 2 outs, 1 on first. And that's Sanchez. Lefebvre was retired at second, 6-4. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Dante Pistone. All tied up here in the fourth. Here's the pitch home. That's low. 2 balls and 1 strike. On deck, the powerful hitting catcher, Dom Keegan. Big player, big at bat here for both teams. The 2-1 home. Pistone takes it high, 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. The rain has slowed down here in the 4th inning. It's quite a bit of patches of blue ahead, up overhead, I should say. But it is still raining.
Doesn't look too bad behind us either.
Good. Sanchez leads off first. He's a threat to go. 3-1. He stays. The pitch home. Ground ball to second. Fitzgibbons has it over Latazzi for the out, and the side is retired, 4-3. But Central gets 2 runs on only 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. The score after 4 complete. Franklin 2, Central Catholic 2.